The pitter-patter of raindrops outside your window wakes you up and reminds you of the strength of nature. But for many people who have been living in flood-prone areas, this sound can easily make them associate it with danger. It's sad, yes, but true, because in many countries, people don't know how to react during heavy rain. Roads can turn into streams, houses get flooded easily. However, since Japan is one of those nations that experience powerful storms and heavy rains often, this nation has availed itself of certain smart solutions to control floods. Today, we will consider how Japan creates cities that can withstand floods. These cities safeguard not only lives, but also quality of life in cities. So if you like this topic, kindly show your love and subscribe to the channel because more videos are on the way. Japan's unique geography makes it particularly susceptible to flooding. Nestled between the vast Pacific Ocean and rugged mountain ranges, the country experiences intense rainfall during the monsoon season and is frequently hit by powerful typhoons or hurricanes here in the US. In general, Japan receives an average of 1,200 millimeters of rainfall per year, which is far greater than that of most other countries. This persistent threat has been underscored by recent devastating floods that have caused significant damage and loss of life across the archipelago. For example, the flood disaster in western Japan in 2018 caused more than 200 deaths and significant damage, with entire towns underwater and thousands of people homeless. With the expansion of urban areas, more and more people are living in floodplain areas that used to be safe, but in an era of climate change and intensification of precipitation, they're exposed to the risk of flooding. This reality has forced the Japanese authorities to finally act. In the face of the gravity of the situation, a whole new review of urban strategies, plans, and disaster response procedures has been undertaken. To truly understand Japan's current flood management strategies, we must look back at its historical context. Floods impacting the whole basin have been a major factor in shaping the country's perspective of disaster preparedness. The 1923 Great Kanto earthquake and following inundation underscored the need for improved infrastructure and emergency systems. In the wake of these disasters, Japan has started to spend large sums of money building flood protection measures for most of the 20th century. The establishment of the Flood Control Act in 1961 marked a significant turning point, emphasizing proactive measures rather than reactive responses. This act served as a precursor to a program of projects intended to upgrade drainage systems, build levees, and build reservoirs in order to control excess water runoff. These original efforts not only established a model for later advancements, but also helped create a culture of preparedness among the public. In addition to legislative measures, public awareness campaigns began to emerge, educating citizens about flood risks and safety protocols. Schools integrated disaster preparedness into the curriculum, making it possible for children to develop an appropriate understanding of how to act in an emergency. These issues are addressed by an impressive array of novel flood management strategies developed by Japan as an example for other countries. So to start, we have super levees. These massive embankments are designed to withstand floods that might occur once every 200 years. In contrast to standard levees, super levees are not simply taller, but also wider, offering improved defense against flood stage rises. The construction of super levees requires very careful design and a significant cost, but the benefits arise in protecting entire communities from possible disasters. One of the best examples is the Tama River Super Levee project that has changed previously at-risk areas to safe zones and simultaneously facilitated urban expansion along with them. Another example of this is urban redevelopment initiatives. These initiatives aim to redesign vulnerable areas into safe living spaces by incorporating parks and recreational areas while ensuring safety from floods. So this method not only alleviates flood risks, but also improves the quality of life of residents through green areas and community building. Parks such as Yoyogi Park in Tokyo have multiple functions. They offer recreational space in addition to acting as retention basins during flash floods. Moving on, we have advanced stormwater management systems. These advanced drainage features such as retention basins for the management of peak flow due to heavy rainfall. They capture excess rainwater and redirect it safely from populated areas, significantly reducing flooding risks. For example, in Tokyo, Shinjuku Goen National Garden boasts a sophisticated drainage structure for the efficient control of runoff replenishment, but at the same time, magnificent landscapes are created for citizens and tourists to explore. An exemplary case of Japan's flood control success is the Kamatsugawa district in Tokyo. Construction started in 1990 and was finished in 2015 at the cost of about 48.8 billion yen, roughly about $444 million. The embankment length for the project is 2,380 meters, or roughly just under 1 mile, which is not only flood resistant but also incorporates parks and residential areas in the design. As a result, this strategy guarantees that safety is not compromised for livability but is conversely strengthened by it. The ripple effect on the community has been dramatic. Property values have skyrocketed since the completion of the project. Now residents can look forward to improved recreational facilities as well as better flood protection in place of what was just a very dangerous area. Now there's a vibrant neighborhood center. Among the most impressive is the city of Fukuoka, which already put in place comprehensive flood control infrastructure following several years of major flooding events in the recent past. The city has invested in underground reservoirs capable of holding large volumes of water during heavy rainfall events. These reservoirs act as temporary storage solutions that prevent surface flooding. Japan also makes use of the latest technologies to support its flood control work. To forecast rainfall and river depths accurately, powerful flood forecasting systems make use of meteorological information. This foresight allows for timely evacuations when necessary, potentially saving countless lives during severe weather events. In addition, the intelligent infrastructure, which is integrated with sensors, observes the water level in real time, and it delivers evidence that can support the emergency response. These systems show if water levels rose abnormally and how quickly. A notable example is Tokyo's metropolitan area outer underground discharge channel, often referred to as the Underground Cathedral. This engineering feat is a temporary floodwater storage structure capable of storing up to an incredible 200,000 cubic meters of water. Artificial intelligence, or AI, has also been incorporated into these systems, further increasing their utility. Predictive algorithms utilize weather patterns and historical data to continuously refine forecasting accuracy. Nevertheless, without technology, community engagement is also very important in Japan's flood management scheme. Public awareness campaigns inform citizens about the flood risks and how to prepare for flooding using different channels, including workshops, leaflets distributed in the street, social media communication, and etc. Regular evacuation drills conducted in schools and neighborhoods ensure everyone knows how to react when disaster strikes. These drills foster confidence among residents regarding their ability to respond effectively under pressure. Education is a major factor in promoting citizen preparedness culture. Schools integrate disaster education into their teaching package, and school children learn about floods from an early age, where they are taught about escape routes, emergency equipment, and emergency procedures to help them in extreme weather conditions, ensuring that future generations will be better prepared for potential hazards. In particular, local authorities frequently work with community-based volunteer groups to establish community-level training groups in disaster preparedness, which have a critical function in the disaster period, assisting with evacuations or securing post-disaster services such as food distribution stations. Japan's new strategy toward constructing flood-resilient cities has some extremely important lessons for all countries worldwide exposed to similar challenges as a result of climate change and city life. By integrating advanced engineering with thoughtful urban planning and active community participation, Japan has created resilient cities capable of withstanding nature's challenges. There could be lessons to be learned from these approaches, and whether that is by copying super levee designs or by buying smart infrastructure technology, there are many ways to be better around the world. Countries like Bangladesh have begun exploring similar approaches after experiencing devastating monsoon seasons. They are looking at ways to incorporate green infrastructure alongside traditional engineering solutions, a testament that knowledge sharing across borders can lead towards more sustainable practices worldwide. Despite these advancements, challenges remain on the horizon. Weather events worldwide are still in sharp increase, with stronger systems being associated with an increased flood exposure across areas that previously seemed less vulnerable. Since climate change makes rising sea levels and extreme weather events more common, countries need to adapt their strategies in an ongoing process. Japan recognizes this reality and is committed not only to maintaining its existing infrastructure, but also innovating new solutions as needed, ongoing research into sustainable materials for construction projects aimed at reducing environmental impact while enhancing durability against future disasters. Furthermore, collaboration between government agencies at all levels ensures comprehensive approaches are taken when addressing potential threats posed by climate change. This includes integrating disaster risk reduction into national development plans so that future growth does not exacerbate vulnerabilities faced by communities already prone to flooding. As we continue facing climate change challenges worldwide, Japan stands as a beacon of hope and innovation, a testament that proactive measures can lead towards safer environments even amidst adversity. Their commitment towards creating safe environments demonstrates that through collaboration between governments, engineers, communities, and individuals, we can build futures where cities thrive against nature's fury. Cultural practices are also important to inform attitudes towards disaster preparedness in Japan. Festivals to water deities are a reflection of views of the power of natural forces combined with profound respect for water resources. These practices remind us of our relationship with natural forces surrounding us. As we look towards a future increasingly impacted by climate change globally, where cities around the world face similar threats, it becomes clear that knowledge sharing is vital for survival against natural disasters like flooding. By learning from successful models such as those implemented within Japanese communities, integrating technology alongside traditional wisdom, we can foster resilience everywhere. So hit that like button and subscribe so that way you're up to date on every video that we drop. And until next time, thanks for watching.